Good morning from Bishkek, capital of Kyrgyzstan. Wow, I'm in Kyrgyzstan right now, that's crazy. This is a part of the world that has a very special place in my heart. My family is from a city not too far away from here in Kazakhstan called Almaty. And now I'm checking out what else Central Asia has to offer. And I figured Kyrgyzstan's right there. Might as well take a look. I understand Kyrgyzstan is much better known for its mountains and scenery, Lake Issyk, but I'm more of a city guy and a history guy. So we start from Alatu Square, that's what it's called. I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be a statue there of Manas, the hero of Kyrgyzstan. But I think there's some renovation or construction going on, but that's okay. Let's check out Bishkek.
Здравствуйте. Какие у вас самсы?
Самс у нас сейчас с курицей есть, с мясом есть, с картошкой, просто с сыром есть.
Давайте с мясом.
С мясом одно?
Да.
And for breakfast, I got samsa. Basically, it's like this flaky pastry with meat inside. At least you can get it with meat or potatoes or cheese or whatever. So let's try it. Sometimes the bread can be really dry or something, and the meat's not good, but this is great. This is great. Basically, it's a dish or a snack particular to Central Asia. And I got this for 60 Kyrgyz som, so that's like what? Maybe 75 cents. So, the flag waving behind me. Kyrgyzstan is home to the Kyrgyz people. And who are the Kyrgyz? They are a Turkic people group who speak a Turkic language with nomadic traditions, very closely related to the Kazakh people and language. The Kyrgyz language is written with the Cyrillic script. Why? Because Kyrgyzstan was one of the 15 former Soviet socialist republics. And as a result, the Russian writing or Cyrillic writing script was installed by the Russians. Now, also because of the Soviet influence, most people here in Kyrgyzstan, at least in Bishkek, most people in Bishkek, I should say, speak Russian. As even though Bishkek is about 75% Kyrgyz, of ethnic Kyrgyz, basically everybody speaks Russian. The other remaining 25% are a mix of Russians, of which there is still a pretty sizable population of, and other minority groups. So yeah, so that makes it easier for me to communicate with people, because I don't think people really speak English here. Right now I'm in a park next to the Alatu Square, the central square I should say. It's called Oak Park. Fair enough, oak trees, Oak Park. But yeah, it's parks like these that you see all over the place with statues of various important people to the country that really are the hallmark of the former Soviet city vibe. You know, maybe it's the tiles on the ground, maybe it's the statues, or maybe it's the something, but I don't know. What I really love about at least Almaty in Kazakhstan and Bishkek is very green. Not just with parks, but there's trees aligned everywhere. You feel a bit more in touch with nature than you do in maybe some other more industrialized cities. So yeah, as I mentioned before, the real hallmark of these post-Soviet city parks is the statues. I'm not talking statues of Soviet heroes, which they probably were beforehand. I'm not quite sure about the history of this park. Maybe these were all, you know, Soviet heroes or like whatever, but now these are all Kyrgyz people who the Kyrgyz people really revere. For example, we have Abdukarim Siddiqov. We got this guy here too. But yeah, it's places like these that give the parks in Kyrgyzstan their own distinct vibe. Or not in Kyrgyzstan at least, but at least in former Soviet cities. Of course they have it in other countries too, but it's just for me, my own impression. This is the guy, Abdukadir Orazbekov. Let's see. There's a thing about it. And it's all in Kyrgyz. Kıskaça ömür tarjımalı. Well, ömür means life, I think. So this is just a description of his life. If you know Kyrgyz, then maybe this is helpful, but based off of the dates, I think he was a revolutionary of some kind. Found some Coca-Cola event going on. It says Coca-Cola Monte Fest. I had Monte in Xinjiang in the last video, but Monte is also very popular here in Kyrgyzstan too. It's just generally a Central Asian thing. This could be the best day of my life. There's Monte everywhere. Let's see if it looks like they're just setting things up. Might not be ready. Let's see if we can find some. Здравствуйте. А манты есть? Сейчас? Там есть, окей. Здравствуйте. Манты есть? Манты есть? Нет? Окей.
Через 30 минут будет.
Okay, спасибо. They said 30 minutes. Is it worth waiting? Might be. Oh, look. It's a Mexican restaurant. Some papel picado. I miss Mexican food so much. First day I get back to Indiana, we have this like butcher shop that's also like a Mexican restaurant in like a neighborhood where like nobody speaks English, and I'm telling you, it's like the best food I ever eat in my life. Just not even Mexican food, but the best food I've ever eaten in my life. The quality of the meat makes me want to cry. One day. I was not prepared for a trip to Central Asia. My hair. Because I originally only wanted to go to East Asia. That was originally my plan. So I packed like it's gonna be 90 degrees every day, or however much that is in Celsius, like 40 something. But I spontaneously decided to go to Kazakhstan, and then Kyrgyzstan, and then some of the other Stan countries. And I had to buy this in China. I had like one other long sleeve shirt. Basically, I'm an idiot. I mean, I'm wearing shorts right now. Like nobody's wearing shorts right now. Like I get, like some people stare at me, you know, like I'm an idiot. Like I see them looking down at shorts level even when I don't have the camera out, which makes perfect sense because this is not shorts weather. 80 degrees in Chengdu, that's shorts weather. I stand by that. But whatever. See this old Soviet style circus. I say Soviet style. I mean the font looks like Soviet. It was probably built by the Soviets, let's be honest. Yeah, I'm no stranger to circuses. My country is one big circus. So I found myself now in Victory Park, which is a park in memorial to those who died, to the Soviets who died in World War II. Now, a lot of the times we think, you know, it was Germany against, you know, the allies were just like Britain, France, the US, and the Russians. But it's not just the Russians. It was the Soviet Union. It meant people from all 15 republics and all of the ethnic republics across Russia came and they fought, and Kyrgyz included. And this is why you find in every city there has to be an eternal flame. As I'll show you in a second, there must be a park in remembrance, because I think we forget sometimes like the sheer loss of life that occurred in World War II, especially on the side of the Soviets. Wait a minute, I recognize you. Heping Jiudian. Mir, or it says up here, Mira, peace. This is hostel or hotel. This is cafe, so I don't know which one. Another cool statue. It says in Russian, well, in Kyrgyz, Revolutsiyaning Harman Darina. And in Russian, Tvorcem Revoluции. To the people who fought in the revolution. So far, what I'm loving about Bishkek, I mean, look how green this is. Just walking around the center of the city, and this is what I really appreciate about Bishkek. That in seemingly the little things, there's a lot of effort. Like, let's look at the sidewalk. Always like a different pattern, somewhere new. Of course, I'm in the center of the city. It's probably not like this everywhere, but just eye test, I'm liking it here. Is it the most exciting, the most developed city? No. But that's not what you come to Bishkek for. You come for just being in a real city. Very real, honest, but nice, relatively nice city. I feel safe here. There's effort, seemingly effort in little things like sidewalks and statues. It shows that there's a lot of culture. And I like it. Okay, I'm back to the Monte Fest. I was promised Monte. It's been 30 minutes and it's all I've been thinking about, so let's see if they have some. Okay, Monte, let's go. They gave me a Coke too. It's like a set deal where, because you know it's a Coca-Cola thing, so they want me to buy Coke. It's not even cold, but whatever. I've been in China for the past however many weeks, so I'm used to lukewarm soda. Okay, so hot, good. A lot of veggies in there. I don't know what meat this is. I think probably lamb or beef probably. Look at the inside. Juicy. Wonderful. Oh, hello. Hello. It's a freaking plane. I don't know what kind of plane it is. But it's a plane. That's pretty cool. You just have this in the middle of the city. Nice. See? They've got stuff that gives this place soul. Some Soviet fighter jets. As we're in Central Asia, this is Bazar territory. We're entering Osh Bazar, which is bizarre because Osh is the name of another city. I don't know, I thought I did something with that fun.
И предоставляем следующие услуги. Мужские стрижки, модельный, спортивный, московская, полубокс, канатка, цезарь, а также все виды.
It's like a very large complex of indoor and outdoor markets, like places to sell things. Oh, that's very fragrant. It smells sour. I think it's some kind of cheese or something. I like how Bishkek's pretty walkable, like just sidewalks, usually everywhere. Nowhere I've seen has a lack of sidewalk or a place to walk. So basically what I'm eating right now is called Bishparmak. Bishparmak. Basically, it's pretty common all over. Basically, it's pretty common over Central Asia. It's like this rectangular. It's like this rectangular dough, and usually you get it with horse meat, but I'm not a huge fan of horse meat, so I just get lamb instead. And it's kind of in this broth. Here, let me take a spoon. It's really good. It's like really hearty, and I don't know, it just kind of one of the most Central Asian dishes out there. So basically, bish banmak here, the national dish of Kyrgyzstan, and basically it literally translates to 5 fingers because you're supposed to eat it traditionally with your hands, but I know, we're kind of in a restaurant, so. And also most people generally use utensil anyway. I mean, look at how thick this not pasta, you know what I mean, like dough. Alright, that's basically it for Bishkek. I'm only here for like a day, and I'm on to the next country doing rapid fire Central Asia because I didn't even plan to come to Central Asia, but I thought I could squeeze it in real quick. So yeah, sorry this was a bit boring, but hey, I'm just showing you a day of my life here in Kyrgyzstan. I've been to some other cool places on this channel: Myanmar, Bangladesh, China, Vietnam. So you can check out those videos too if you like. Other than that, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Like, subscribe for more. See ya.